guys, I'm back for part 3 of the Dress Your Face series. If you're new to this series, I've partnered with Undress Your Face, which if you don't know, is an Instagram/blog page created by customers and followers of Dress Your Face who have been on the receiving end of her poor business ethics, misdeeds, and unprofessional behavior. I included more about their page and their mission statement in part 1 of this series, and I will of course leave all their information in the description box below, along with the links to part 1 and 2 of this series, which I suggest you check out prior to this video so you're up to date on all the tea from the beginning. So grab your tea, grab a snack, grab an entire meal because we're going all the way in and we are not sparing any details, so get ready and let's jump right into part 3. Okay, so we left off talking about DYF's failed attempts at a London masterclass, all the drama surrounding both classes, and all the backlash she received as a result thereof. So in this video we're going to talk specifically about Glam, which is the company Tam chose to partner with to provide her monthly online subscription-based makeup tutorials. But first, I think it's important for you to understand how online certification courses/online makeup classes work. So as I was looking through a blog post made by Undress Your Face, I noticed they posted a YouTube video by beauty vlogger NASIM, which I thought was so well done and so on point that I wanted to share portions of it with you guys because she literally draws it out, and it couldn't be a more accurate depiction of the mechanics behind these companies who offer online beauty classes/tutorials. I did reach out to Gia and she was totally fine with me using her video, but before I do so, I just want to clarify that she did not name anyone or any company in particular in her video. She was very respectful and very generic in her description, and I'm the one who's relating this information to Dress Your Face and Glam, so in case you are looking for someone to blame, that would be me, not her. So in this clip, Gia outlines how these companies operate and just how lucrative they can be. Check it out.
Now, to start off this whole company of online makeup certifications, you need a person who's going to start the whole thing. So let's just say right now that it is a man. Now this man still wants to make money from the beauty industry. So what does this person need to do? He needs to create a company that is going to hand out makeup certifications and give them discounts at professional companies. In order to get the word out for this company, he is going to also create a Snapchat. And it's also going to give a bunch of other makeup artists the opportunity to do a takeover and therefore bring their followers onto this whole system. So since this person is really not a part of the makeup industry, he's gonna need to have a beauty influencer on his team. And it also is going to help if she has a lot of followers. So let's say she's got 2 million followers. Now, together are not really going to be able to make a lot of money, so they're going to need some help from other beauty influencers as well who also have a fairly large following. So this beauty guru is going to bring in 2 of her friends. Let's say that they also have 2 million followers each. Now, this is a fairly nice group of a whole bunch of people with a large following, but let's just add a couple more people so that you can rake in some more money. For the sake of this chart, let's say that these people also have 2 million followers each. Now, here's what's going to happen. All of these beauty gurus are going to be making videos, and they're gonna need a certain percentage of their 2 million followers to sign up, let's say $20 a month. Now, 50% of 2 million is entirely too high. I'm not even gonna say 30%, I won't even say 20%. Let's say that all of these girls manage to get at least 5% of their followers to sign up for the makeup certification courses. And 5% of 2 million is 100,000, which seems pretty reasonable for each person to be able to bring in. So as a total, all of these 5 beauty gurus were able to bring in 500,000 students. And they're going to be charged, let's say $20 a month per student, which adds up to $10 million in the first month. And you wouldn't really think that because you're saying, well, you know what, I'm only making $20, but this $20 is adding up real fast. But now, in the same month, something goes terribly wrong. There's a serious glitch in the audio. People are not able to see the video. People can't hear anything. And basically what happens is it causes 50% of the students to drop out. Basically because they keep complaining. No one's really listening to all of their complaints. They're super mad, so they're like, screw this, I'm not going to continue paying. And the other students say, well, you know what, it's only $20, I'll continue on. But after half of them drop drop out, you are left with 250,000 students. And they're all still going to be paying $20 a month, which is going to equal $5 million. And even after half of them dropped out, this is still a pretty large number. Now, just to give you an estimate of approximately how much money is being made, let's just add these numbers up. So 10 million plus 5 million is going to equal 15 million in the first 2 months. But this person can't have all that money because these girls or guys are the ones who have really brought in majority of the revenue because of all of their followers. So let's assume that all of these people are going to give 20% of the 15 million to the company. And the company is this person who created the whole thing. And that is going to be $3 million. So in the first 2 months, this person just made a cool $3 million. So now after handing the company $3 million, you are left with $12 million. So what you're going to do is divide the 12 million with the 5 beauty gurus. And that is going to leave you with a whopping $2.4 million in 2 months. Yep, $2.4 million in 2 months. Now, what are you going to do with $2.4 million in 2 months? You could buy cars, bags, new hair. You could even buy a new house, and you can also possibly start a new business, which is going to require a large amount of money to start, and 2.4 million in 2 months is definitely going to help. So basically, all of you students are paying this much money for absolutely nothing in return.
Eye-opening, right? I feel like seeing it laid out on paper makes a much bigger impact than if I were to just explain it to you guys. So let's talk about how this relates to Live Glam. So for those of you who don't know, Live Glam is owned by Dar Man. If that name rings a bell to you, it's probably due to one of 2 reasons. The first being that he is a convicted felon. Man was convicted of 5 felony counts of defrauding the city of Oakland by stealing redevelopment funds sourced from California taxpayers. He was sentenced to 5 years probation in order to pay a $10,000 fine plus $44,399 in restitution to the city of Oakland. The city secured an additional $37,500 as part of the civil suit against Man, according to the city attorney's office. Barbara Parker, city attorney, implied in a statement that they were using Man to set an example, stating that although the amount isn't huge for the likes of Man, the settlement showed that her office would treat everyone equally when it comes to the fraudulent use of public funds. She went on to say that this lawsuit demonstrates that no matter how connected you are or how much money you have or how many photos of your Lamborghini you post on social media, we will hold you accountable if you attempt to defraud Oakland taxpayers. What Barbara Parker was referring to regarding social media posts was prior to Dar wiping his Instagram account clean, his feed was saturated with posts flaunting his wealth ad nauseum. Now, if that isn't the reason his name sounds familiar, it's probably this one. Man was previously engaged to reality star / entrepreneur Lily Galici, who famously put his ass on blast after calling their engagement off in this Instagram post with the caption that reads as follows. This man is nothing but a fame-seeking fake person. I caution any girl with a lot of Instagram followers that encounters him to beware. He has likely sought you out with a plan as he did me, intending to use you. I feel obligated as a woman to warn others. And in an interview with Nick Ritchie of TheDirty.com, Lily opened up about her relationship with Man, stating that he had an unhealthy obsession with Instagram and fame, and she grew tired of him making her take photos of everything. She added that he'd even have the captions ready to go in his notes, and she wasn't getting to enjoy the moment anymore. Her final straw was a crazy story he made up about his fake followers actually being real followers who found him through an inspirational thing he posted on Instagram that went viral, but that wasn't true. She also said that very shortly after they started dating, he had no money, living on her couch, broke, and after they broke up, the only women he'd follow on Instagram had over 1 million followers, and at the time of the interview, he was actually dating one of them and still is to this day, which we will get into in a bit. But first, let's discuss how Live Glam works. So we have the owner, Dar, who knows fuck all about the beauty industry, so he partners with Tam Tam, who has experience working in the industry as a makeup artist. Now, Live Glam offers over 40 online classes taught by 10 artists, including some names you'd recognize, such as Angel Marino, Nikita Dragon, and Nicole Concilio, among others. This is exactly what Gia was describing in her video when she talked about these companies hiring a bunch of beauty influencers with large followings who can bring in the yearly subscriptions for the company, which in turn results in commission for the influencer. And by the way, no shade towards these influencers, they are providing a service and they should be paid for same. Now, the cost of viewing these glorified YouTube tutorials is $99 per year, which is great if you want to pay for YouTube toots, that's your choice. Now, if Live Glam simply offered yearly online subscription-based makeup classes taught by different artists, and you decided that was something you were interested in paying for, as I said, that is entirely your choice. But that's not the way they market these online classes. What they do is they lure young, impressionable girls and boys who think that instead of attending an accredited makeup school, they can complete these online classes for a fraction of the cost and obtain the same credentials you'd receive from an accredited makeup school, which is 100% not the case. Let's talk about what's included in Live Glam's yearly subscription, which they indicate they will mail out after enrolling. First up, we have a certificate of enrollment to show off your skills. What fucking skills exactly are they referring to? It's a piece of paper saying you signed up and paid for their classes. That is it. Even if this was a legit certificate, I don't understand the skill you'd be showing off unless you count watching a tutorial as a skill. Skills are learned through hands-on experience and practice, in my opinion, but to someone who's young and eager to start their career, I can see how this certificate would be misleading, especially since they use the words professional makeup classes on the certificate. Also included in the package are business cards, to help you network, that clearly indicate the title of pro makeup artist in bold letters. Now, yes, anyone can make business cards, but using the pro as in professional makeup artist is fraudulent in my opinion, and again, 100% misleading. You do not become a professional makeup artist by signing up for this shit. Next, we have composite cards to help you market yourself, which again, if you zoom in, uses the title makeup artist under the picture. And lastly, you get access to pro documents and resources, which I'm sure are all sourced from the internet and available to anyone. Something else they do that pisses me off is that they imply that by signing up for their pro package, you'll receive discounts of up to 50% off makeup brands. As a makeup artist myself, I do get discounts on a lot of makeup brands ranging from 30 to 50% off depending on the brand, of course, but you must have credentials such as a diploma from an accredited makeup school, along with other documentation or proof that you are a working makeup artist. Not a certificate of enrollment or a certificate of completion of a seminar. A certificate of completion of a seminar is great for your resume and great for continuing makeup education and keeping up with the latest trends, but it is not the same as a diploma or license, which is what you need to be eligible for most professional makeup artist discounts, and companies are becoming stricter in terms of what they will accept in addition to a diploma or license because of BS like this. Let me show you something here. So on Live Glam's website, as pictured here, it says get pro discounts on makeup. Save up to 50% on 20 plus popular makeup brands with new brands added regularly, which implies that if you sign up for their classes, you'll be able to get discounts on all these brands. So basically the classes pays for itself. So it says select a brand to view pro discount info. So let's say you choose Bobbi Brown, for instance. You click on the brand and it gives you all the information associated with the discount program, and yes, you may get approved for a discount by some of the brands they advertise using the comp card and business cards they provide, which to be honest reminds me of a fake ID in that you may get away with using it at some places but not everywhere. For instance, MAC and Makeup Forever would never accept a business card and a comp card as credentials to be approved for their pro makeup artist discount, but anyway. Now, if you look at the bottom where it says how to apply, unlock now with pro membership, and you go to the little information icon, you'll see that all you get with a pro membership is detailed instructions and the documents necessary to apply, which you can get for free on the fucking internet. It does not guarantee that you will be approved for the discount. This is the company that Tamana chose to partner with. In fact, at one point, she even tried carrying out online certification courses and assessments, but changed her mind after receiving a tremendous amount of criticism. Now, Tam Tam offers her own dress your face online makeup tutorials, which are kept separate from from Live Glams, which I'll address in my next video, but the fact that she chose to partner with a man who has a history of fraudulent behavior when it comes to business, and yes, I know that people can change, but it doesn't appear that he has, to start a company in which they knowingly take advantage of young, impressionable, and naive individuals who are just looking to learn and get ahead in their career, which is something she should understand is so sad and pathetic. As a makeup artist herself, she should be appalled that these certification classes even exist in the first place, but the fact that she's a partner to one of these unethical companies speaks volumes about her character. But as Gia said in her video, she doesn't give a fuck because she makes so much fucking money. I just want to leave you with some advice if you're an aspiring makeup artist. Please be aware of these online certification classes. These certificates are meaningless and will not help you get a job. They do not certify you as a professional makeup artist. Please don't let these companies tell you that you'll receive the same training as if you enrolled in an accredited makeup school. Please do your research and be informed. These companies are looking for innocent people like you to prey on, and it's disgusting. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, but let me tell you, there is so much more to this story. I want to talk more about Live Glam and Dar and his girlfriend, and I'll also cover Tam Tam and her DYF live classes in my video, which will be out soon. I know this saga can be overwhelming, but I can assure you that we still haven't even scratched the surface. As always, I'll leave details for Undress Your Face in the description box below, and I want to say a big thank you to NASIM for allowing me to include a portion of her video in mine, and of course I will leave her info in the description box below as well. But let me know how you feel about online certification courses and whether this video opened your eyes to how the whole system works. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HereForTheT2, and I will talk to you guys again soon in my next video. Bye!